Payday 3, hitting the streets. The Payday crew is back and the heists are new as ever. But does that really outshine its older brother? Payday 2 was the game that got our mask on, our guns blazing, and our data corrupted. Feels lackluster. Our masks are already on, and the guns aren't blazing, and our data isn't being corrupted. I mean, the servers have been down, but that's a different story anyways. But today, we're going to discuss why Payday 2 still outshine its new counterparts, Payday 3. Let's start off with Payday 2's legacy. It redefined the co-op shooter genre. When it came out in 2013, sure, Payday 3 brought some new fresh updates, and when I mean new fresh updates, I mean literally like the same characters, for example Jacket, but that's a different story. But when Payday 2 dropped, it had one of the most dedicated fan base ever. And let's not forget the hours we all spent repairing the same thermal drill or waiting for Bile to come down with the helicopter on Panic Room. There's something about Payday 2 that feels special, like it laid the foundation for every heist. The Payday 2 community still is one of the most passionate out there, whether it was the constant streams of the DLC or the modding community, even the speedrunning community, and Death Sentence Crime Spree. I'm not gonna forget about you guys, absolute legendary people. And Payday 2 just kept on growing and evolving, and Payday 3 just hasn't quite captured that same organic community driven evolution because it's quite bad. But yeah, now let's talk about the core gameplay. Payday 2 offered some of the most dynamic co-op experience you can get. Sure, Payday 3 looks prettier, new mechanics and stuff, but Payday 2's raw simplicity gameplay, it's just unmatched compared to Payday 3. Payday 2 mission variety was insane. Whenever you went in loud or stealthy, there was always multiple ways to tackle a job. Payday 3 tries to step up with the new mechanics and features, but can you really replace the old Payday 2 features, mechanics, you know, the pre-planning, all of that stuff? Can you really replace that? And let's not forget about the skills and perk decks. In Payday 2, there was so many endless possibilities for build making and strategies for the game. Unlike Payday 3, where your skills are limited to grit, edge, I don't even know what these other names are called. Flipping Dallas's nostrils could be a skill name at this point. But anyways, it's just not the same as Payday 2 is. And now here's the thing, Payday 2 over Payday 3 in a big way. The modding community, the game had one of the most thriving modding communities out there. And if you want to add new weapons and masks, or even an entirely new heist, Payday 2's mods have you covered. They have literally everything. Literally, Payday 3 is being saved right now by the modding community. But Payday 2 is just, I know it may seem like I'm like sucking Payday 2's cock right now, but guys, we can all agree that Payday 2 is just 10 times much more better. Back to the topic at hand. Payday 3 still has room to grow, but the fact is Payday 2 is like a soundbox where the players built a whole new world, whether it was modded or the gameplay overhauls. Payday 2's modding scenes kept the game fresh for years. And I know Starbreeze have been trying to update Payday 2, which they have been making the game worse and worse. It's updates which people are claiming to be true, saying bad glitches, akimbo glitches, you crash when you try and log into the game. It's clear that the modding community is saving the game, unlike Starbreeze, who is constantly just killing and putting the knife deeper into the wound, as people say. But yeah, let's not forget about the infinite replayability. Payday 2's mission structured alongside its insane amount of DLCs. Make sure that there's always something to come back to. Payday 3 might have something cool, new content, for example Clover and Bikini, but can it really match the in-depth replayability of Payday 2, where you can enjoy dozens of hours and still feel like there's way more to discover? For example, glitches out the map, you know. Payday 3 doesn't have that, but you can just crouch up and down in the corner and you're outside of the map on the first floor bank. Like, come on guys. The variety in gameplay style, stealth, loud, and chaotic runs where everything goes wrong made every session feel different. No two heists were the same, and that's something Payday 2 nails. Payday 3 hasn't quite matched yet. We also can't ignore the community. The fan base for Payday 2 isn't just still active, it's still thriving. To this day, after like 10 years now, even I think it's 12 years now, the teamwork and yeah, even the frustrations of a failed heist made the community to what it is today. While Payday 3 is still growing into its community, Payday 2 was built on its foundation of passion and love for the game, and the dedicated has made the game timeless. So why does Payday 2 still hold up to today? It's the perfect mix of gameplay, the skill tree, the weapons, the community engagement, and the constant replayability, feeling fresh, and also having a gun pointed to your head, being forced to play the game. Sure, Payday 3 has brought some new features and looks amazing. Payday 2, just go buy it. Like, that's all I have to say. Just go buy Payday 2. It's the game that sets the standard, and it's still strong to this game, day of age. So if you're considering buying Payday 2, get the console version, because Payday 2 PC, just apparently it's a nightmare unless you have mods to save you. But yeah, it's a perfect balance of challenge, rewards, and the sheer fun. And no matter how many years have passed by, it's just something that you can't beat. So what do you guys think? Is Payday still the king, or is Payday 3 the next king of heists? Let me know in the comments, and watch these 2 videos, otherwise you will lose your data in Payday 2 and Payday 3. So yeah, watch these 2 videos, and see you guys next week.